Mother, tell your children not to walk my way. Tell your children not to hear my words, what they mean, what they say.
Well, hello all, and welcome to this video, and this video is about John Cena. Well, not so much about John Cena, but about this misconception that John Cena is the worst wrestler in the history of pro wrestling, according to many on here. I just don't get this. I don't get this hatred for John Cena. I just never have. I don't think I ever will, to be completely honest, because I don't understand it. First of all, you've got the people that want to bash John Cena, say he's the worst wrestler, and he's this and that, and he sucks in the ring, and he sucks in the ring, and he sucks in the ring, and the 5 moves of doom, and all that crap. Okay, first of all, John Cena's a better wrestler in the ring than Hulk Hogan, The Warrior, Kevin Nash, Goldberg, Lex Luger. Those are all pretty big names right there, and I don't hear anybody, bashing them, or I didn't see anybody bash them the same way that, so many of you bash these guys, for the most part, during their prime at least. John Cena is not that bad of a wrestler. He definitely can be carried to, and he has shown he can be carried to great matches, by numerous guys. HBK, JBL, his match with JBL was really good. Kurt Angle. The list goes on and on of guys that he can just get in the ring with, and he can be carried to a great match. And there's a whole bunch of people that I can name that don't have that ability. They just were never able to do that. I know all of you like to come out here and say you've only got the 5 moves of doom. Well, you know what? Bret Hart had the 5 moves of doom, so that don't play with me. Don't play with me at all, to be completely honest. Now, if you want to come out here and you want to say that, his matches are repetitive, well, I have no problem with that. I mean, you can say that, but I can name lots of guys that all of you would bow to, that matches were pretty repetitive as well. But I got no problem with that if you want to claim that. But that's no reason to say the guy sucks in the ring, though. I should say that his matches are repetitive. Well, there's lots of guys you can say that about. So I don't buy that. I don't buy the work rate thing where you guys just come out here and say that he's horrible in the ring. I can't believe you guys come out here and say he's a horrible champion when he's the most over guy in the WWE. He's the most over guy in pro wrestling at the moment. I mean, he is. I mean, you could take any 4 guys from TNA together, could not outdraw John Cena. Just not going to happen. And anybody with any sort of sense about this business knows that. And is John Cena's character, stale and getting old? Yeah, it is. I'm not going to deny that, but that's the creative team's fault. That's not John Cena's fault. Has John Cena had the title for too long? Yeah, he has. But you know what? You want to blame somebody for that? Blame Triple H, because Triple H is the one that refused to put anybody over, and so basically you're only stuck with a handful of guys who basically can have the belt. And if any of those guys get hurt, like we've had happen, you're basically left with nothing. I mean, Triple H has done a horrible, horrible job of putting guys over. He has. 2002, 2003, 2004. Come on, that's when he should have been putting over a lot of the younger talent, a lot of the guys that definitely should be main eventing now. He didn't put over. Let's face it, Orton's really the only guy he's ever put over. And right now he wants Orton to be the world champion, which I've got news for you. I'd rather see Cena as the world champion than Orton, because Orton's a dick. Orton is the worst type of guy there is. He uses his backstage politics to get by. This guy definitely should be, jobbing all the time if it wasn't for the fact that, everybody who's hurt. The guy would be being punished through jobs, but the problem is that everybody's hurt, so they couldn't do that. But none of you see that. On the other hand, you guys all say, oh, well, he should have the belt, which is complete and utter nonsense in my opinion. You give the belt to Orton, you know what's going to happen? This is what's going to happen. You're going to ruin the morale in the WWE locker room. That's what you're going to do. So, I don't buy that argument either. Then you guys come out here and you say, well, the only people that like John Cena, or the only reason he's over is because of women and children. Well, that might be the case, and some of you even say that he's not really over. Well, for those of you that don't think he's over, The Marine made how much money for the WWE? And do you think that movie made because people thought it was a good movie? No, they went to go see John Cena. That's what it was about. John Cena is over. John Cena is definitely over, and for any of you to deny that is just moronic in my opinion. I don't get it. I don't get why so many of you come on here and continually do whole videos bashing John Cena. over and over and over again, or every video you do, you take an opportunity to bash John Cena. Yes, I'm talking to you, PS Powers. Yes, I'm talking to Wrestling Guru. I don't get it. I don't get why you guys have this fascination with John Cena is what's wrong with the WWE. John Cena isn't what's wrong with the WWE. Like I said, it's the creative staff. It's the fact that Triple H refused to put guys over. It's the fact that there's, oh man, look at it this way. There's been a report came out that said that Shane went to Vince and said, why don't we turn Cena heel, which everyone's been like, hey, why don't they turn Cena heel? That would be good, and I agree. I think that would be a good idea. Turn Cena heel and maybe take him back to his 2003-2004 gimmick. And Vince said, no, I don't think so. And to that I say, freaking Shane, why don't you want to run the WWE? Why? I mean, I understand that you want to be the father that you never had. I understand that. I completely get it. I completely understand that. But by God, you're the only one in your family that gets this. Why can't you just go out there and push your dad to the side, push your sister to the side, push your brother-in-law to the side, and say, I'm the only one that understands this business. I'm the only one that gets what this business needs. Let me run it. I wish to God that would happen. Anyways, back to my point. You want to blame somebody, blame those people. That's the problem, is the fact that they've made John Cena's character stale. That's what you don't like. You don't like John Cena's character. It's not that you don't like John Cena, and you guys need to make a difference. You guys need to stop coming on here and saying John Cena doesn't need to be in WWE. John Cena needs to, John Cena sucks. John Cena's the worst wrestler ever. John Cena's this. John Cena's that. Will you people stop? You don't get it. The guy is over. The guy is hugely over. You know what you sound like? You sound like a bunch of comic book fanboys. That's what you sound like. And you know what comic book fanboys did? Comic book fanboys almost killed the comic book business because of their fanboyishness. Yes, that's what they did. And if you guys keep doing this, you know what? If you guys got your wish, which thankfully the WWE doesn't give you, you would kill pro wrestling. Yes, you would. That's exactly what you would do. But, what we're stuck with is you guys just coming on here and being stupid and moronic, which, I mean, come on. I want someone to come on here and give me a valid argument of why John Cena is such a piece of crap that so many of you want to say. Why he's a piece of shit? Why you guys come up here and say, fuck John Cena. John Cena sucks. John Cena's gay. John Cena's this. John Cena's that. You know what? Come on here and give a good argument. Can you guys do that? Or are you guys just too mentally challenged in the head? I don't care who it is. I don't even care if it's KJ. I don't care. I want someone to come on here and explain to me and give me good, valid reasons why the WWE should just tank John Cena. That's what PS Powers wanted to do in his last video where he talked about John Cena losing to somebody in like 10 seconds. What the hell was that? Yeah, let's take our number one guy and bury him. He was comparing him to freaking who? Freaking Honky Tonk Man? What the hell? Honky Tonk Man was like insanely hated, despised. People wanted him to lose the title in such a bad way that it wasn't even funny. And you know what that did? It made the Ultimate Warrior's career. That's how that match happened, by the way. But anyways, I'm tired of all of these people coming on here and just bashing John Cena over and over again, not giving him any credit. I'm tired of having to defend the fact that I have so many John Cena matches on my top 10 list. You know why? Because they're good matches. His match with Umaga was a good match. It was a great match. I know you guys, it boggles you guys' mind. I wonder how many of you have actually seen the match. Any of you that haven't seen the match, before you start bitching about it, go watch the match. Okay? He's had lots of great matches this year. He can be carried to great matches. He can. That's one of his abilities. And for you guys not to realize that, for you guys just to be blinded by your utter hatred, which I do not get, and I wish you people would, I don't get it. The only thing I've ever seen like this is when I first came on the internet and people bashed and hated on Hulk Hogan for all the right reasons, because he was using his political backstage power to freaking, gut WCW. But you guys don't do that, because if you guys did that, you guys would understand my utter distaste for Triple H. That's why I don't like Triple H, because he pulls crap the same way Hogan, the same way HBK did back in the freaking 90s. So anyways, that's it. That's all I had to say. I want someone to please just explain to me why, Cena is the worst wrestler ever, according to so many of you, and why he shouldn't be in this business and all that crap. Okay? I'm out.
Let's ride.